Hello, hello, beautiful soul tribe. This is Ascend With Me Tarot. My name is Dawn. I am here to do the next zodiac sign. We're getting down to the last three. I put Gemini back in the pack there, and we got Virgo and Capricorn. So we're going to see who we're going to be reading for here in just a minute. You guys, please like, share, and subscribe if you don't mind. I really appreciate your support. And for those that are subscribing, I really appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I love you guys. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to finish this cycle of ascension points. And then after this, guys, I think what I'm going to focus on is each zodiac sign and then looking into the divine feminine, the divine masculine energy of each sign. So we'll do a cycle of pulling the signs and trying to look at the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. I think. We'll see. We'll see. Spirit, I always get these ideas, and then sometimes Spirit takes it in their own direction. So I don't know what we're gonna do next, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ground myself before we see who we're reading for. So if you'd like to join me, just take a deep breath, listen to the tone, and go to your happy place. I love you guys. Here we go. All right, my beautiful soul tribe. Let's see who we're going to, since there's only three, I'm just going to mix them up a little bit. I don't know who's who. I'm going to mix them until Spirit tells me to stop, but let me pray first. Father God, Holy Spirit, I thank you for this day. I ask that you please bring forward a message of truth, clarity, healing, or confirmation for whatever zodiac sign we're about to read for as far as their point of ascension, where they're at on their path currently. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I ask this in the name of Christ. And Archangel Michael, I ask that you please put a white light of divine protection around myself, my soul tribe, and my readings. Thank you. Thank you, ancestors, for all the hard work that you do with us. Thank you, Spirit. We love you so, so much. And I'm so grateful for the message today that you're going to bring forward. Who would you like us to read for? Amen. Let me see. Let's see. Spirit, who do you want me to read for? Let me just touch and see. I'm being drawn to this one. Virgo. All right. Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Sorry if you hear my dog whining in the background. He's wanting to go outside, but I told him he has to wait. He thinks every time I stop recording, it's time for him to go for a walk. He's got me trained. I'm supposed to be training him, but I think he's got me trained. Anyway, so let's get started here. So for Virgo, what is the major arcanic energy that Virgo is currently dealing with along this path of ascension for whomever you have a message for? Ooh, the Empress, Virgo. Beautiful. You're dealing with an Empress energy. So this could be you embodying your Empress energy, right? You're nurturing yourself. You're focused on your own abundance. You're in a time of fertility in your life right now, okay? Or this could be you dealing with an Empress. Put yourself where you go. I'm going to read it feminine and masculine energy, Virgo, as it starts coming up. But you put yourself where you go in the story. Use your own discernment. And so, Virgo, this is energy. This could be your personal energy or the energy of someone you're dealing with, okay? That's what I'm getting. So give me one more. They're asking me to get one more around this Virgo energy. Okay, yeah, there's a spiritual connection here. You're focused on, or you're this Empress focused on your own spiritual walk, your spirituality, right? Your abundance. This is beautiful. I love seeing this energy. Okay, Virgo, you're gorgeous. So where should I go? So we're going to read out of the book, but let me see where I should go. Which book do you want me to read out of for Virgo? They're telling me to go to this one. Okay. So what do you want to read about for Virgo as far as their ascension point currently? The Pearl Threaded. Ooh, it's an 11. So this is definitely you dealing with a spiritual connection, okay? 38. 8. Yeah, that's an 11. I had to count for a minute. And this is talking about your hearts being connected. Look at the two hearts that have the pearl. That they're telling me these are hearts. They're not hearts, but they, to me, Spirit saying they're two hearts that are connected by a thin strand. Right? This is talking about being connected to another person that you have a spiritual connection with. So you're either the Empress, connecting with your masculine energy through, the 5D, through energy, through telepathy, I'm hearing, okay? Or you're the masculine doing this with your Empress. I feel that there's a feminine masculine energy here. So let's read about the pearl threaded. 38. A lot of these readings that have been coming up are focusing on spiritual connection right now, and I don't know why I cannot get away from relationships today, but that seems like that's what's been coming up in these readings. So let's just see. Let's see where this one goes. So we've got the pearl threaded. It says, though we labor through the illusion of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it for our victory alone as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. Each human being is a pearl on the Divine Mother's garland, gradually assuming luster and revealing beauty, worth, and radiance over many lifetimes. Together we are creating a precious offering in return for her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down, and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honor the thread that connects each of us as one divine being, just like the various fingers that belong to the one hand. Then we honor the pearl essence of our divine nature, that we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. This oracle brings you a message. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you are involved in to become a source of energetic lifting rather than depletion. If a group you are involved in cannot do this for you, then you may not be in vibrational resonance, and it may be time to seek a group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration. Trust your feelings and don't be scared to open up and allow yourself to connect with others. That way you can truly know if a group or gathering is for you or if you need to move on. But do trust that you are not alone on your journey, and the soul connections that will nourish you will draw you to them, like strands of pearls on the Divine Mother's necklace. Hearts apart remember love, and time stands still. That's what I'm feeling like. You're connected. So this could be talking about you connecting to your soul tribe, but I feel like it's talking about you connecting to your soul tribe and a spiritual connection. Okay, so yeah, you are spiritually connected to your soul tribe, right? This is talking about an energetic draw, a spiritual draw. Like, I feel like you've really been nurturing yourself, Virgo. You've really been focusing on your spiritual health, your spiritual well-being. And the more that you've been focusing on that, the more that you're coming into awareness of this string of who and where and what you're connected to, who and where and what serves you. I'm hearing people, places, and things that are serving you in your highest good. It's like you're releasing the old, you're shedding old skin and stepping into your new, your truer essence, which is this Empress essence. Okay, so let's look at this. Where should I go, Spirit? Hold on. Let me see what they're drawing me to. Yeah, let's see how you're doing this. Okay, so you're nurturing yourself, Empress. I feel like you're an Empress. You are studying your spirituality, and you're becoming more in alignment with your environment, okay? Or you're about to be if you're not already. This is what you're moving towards. So this could be past, present, or future energy for you. But let's talk about this Empress nurturing herself. How is this Empress nurturing herself, Spirit? Empress, how have you been nurturing yourself? Yeah, you've been setting your intentions, okay? and being patient. So yes, you are setting intentions, you're manifesting, and you're being patient. It says intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. And then you're becoming more patient with the process, right? You're letting life unfold. You're not trying to rush or control life, right? You're beautiful, okay? Your energy is beautiful. It says, if you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. So that's that spiritual connection. So with your spiritual connection, feminine, right, you are focusing your intention on you. You're not focusing your intention on another person, on a connection. You know that you guys are connected by this thread, right? Through spirit. You're connected through energy and spirit, and you know, even if you guys are apart, you're still together, kind of thing is what I'm getting. And so your intention is drawing it's like drawing new experience towards yourself is what you're doing. You're drawing new soul tribe, new experience, new energy towards yourself, okay? Because you're conscious of your spiritual health. And I feel like you are having to be patient in regards to a spiritual connection or someone that you view as a spiritual connection, and the key is to stay confident as you're having to be patient for something, okay? It says divine confidence is completely different from the bravado or the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, O love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. So, yeah, you're being brave and courageous, Virgo. You're setting your intentions. Let's see what you're setting your intentions for here. Let's go to the life purpose. That's what I'm being drawn to. So, Empress, you're setting intentions, right? You're allowing harmony in your life. You're just allowing yourself to flow, okay? You're focusing on your highest good, and you're keeping the peace. I'm hearing peace within all your relationships, all your situations. You're focused on what is God's will for you right now, and that's leading you into your purpose. They're telling me, what is this purpose? That you are protected. You're protected. That anything that's for you will always be protected, right? You are safe and supported while you change your career. So you're going through a career change too, and you're having to be patient as you go through this career change. But you're protected. You're not sweating it, I'm hearing. You're not stressing. You're not sweating things. You're not controlling things. You're feeling harmony within yourself. You know, you're confident. Maybe you lost your confidence due to this situation, a spiritual connection that you've now gained patience in regards to. Okay. And this could be a spiritual business or a spiritual relationship, they're telling me right now, okay? Because you are switching gears. You're switching careers. Tell me about this career change, Spirit, please. They're telling me to go to another deck. Hold on. Where is it, Spirit? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Tell me about this career change that this Empress is setting intentions and being patient for. What is the energy of this career change for this Empress, please? Yeah, it's got to do with the community, right? So some kind of community service in some way. Okay, community. So you're working in the community. You could be, doing anything in the community. But it's not, this career is based around, helping others with attachment. A community with attachment, okay? What is this? Yeah, and helping people find joy, the sun, and victory. So whatever your career is, Empress, I love you. You're my soul tribe. I love you. Anyways, you're looking out for others. You're helping others gain victory over their energetic attachments. It's like you're leading people to the light, to the sun, to their joy, to their healing. I'm hearing you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Okay. So what you're doing, your career path is protected because of the work that you're here to do. Okay, Spirit's saying you've been tested along the way, but that's only to deepen your patience, I'm hearing. Okay, you have been tested along this spiritual journey, and that has been to teach you about, setting intentions and how to be in the flow of life, right? Is why you've been tested. But let's see what's been testing you here. Hold on. Okay, tell me about this Empress and her testing. Why was she tested? You were tested, yeah, to believe in your prosperity, to know you're going to be successful in abundance. Yeah, it's about your thoughts. What are your thoughts around your own accomplishments, around your own prosperity, your own success? Do you believe in yourself? You do, Spirit's saying, but there was a time where maybe you didn't believe in yourself. Maybe you were facing a lot of blocks, right? And so you had to get your mind right. You had to get your intentions in alignment with the highest vibration here of success and abundance. And that's why, you've been learning patience. You've been learning about how to set intentions and how to believe in yourself, to know that no matter what block is set up along your path, like, you're going to reach the destination. You have a job here. You have work to do, babe. You are guaranteed a victory, and it has to do with attachments. So these blocks, these tests, have literally been you having to battle your own attachments in regards to thoughts, in regards to confidence, in regards to beliefs, in regards to relationships. Like, you've had to. They're not blocks. They were literally what you're going to be teaching about to others, right? You had to go through it so you can speak on it, Spirit's saying. But you're moving towards abundance and success, and it has to do with the way you think, right? So whatever you've had to go through up to this point, Empress, has been preparation, right, for the victory, not just for your victory, but for a victory for the community that you're going to be working with. So it's like, you're turning the bullets that were sent towards you into your power. Like, all those arrows that were sent to you through your own attachments are now becoming, your keys to victory, right? You've done a lot of reflection and growth around your own attachments. Yeah, and now you're in alignment with your higher self. You're following your sacred intuition. You're beautiful, right? So that's why it wasn't set up to come against you or to steal your confidence or, to stop you from being on your path. Anything that you may have come against here was to help you release attachments in your own life. And those attachments in your own life that you've released were also, those are the same exact things that you are going to be helping others release and get victory over in their lives, is what I'm seeing. So it was all a necessary part of the process to come into power, truth, and connection with your soul tribe. Okay? Is what I'm seeing. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, where can I go next here, Spirit? Yeah, you're about to get a time of balance and justice in your life, is what Spirit's telling me. Your path is protected. No matter what you've been having to deal with here, Spirit wants you to tell yourself, my path is protected. My dreams, my abundance, my prosperity is protected. It's going to come down to, what am I believing? What am I believing about my deservingness? What am I believing about my prosperity? What am I believing about the things I've been through, right? You've taken the power back from that, and you've gained victory, and now you're moving into joy and happiness in your life, into justice in your life after dealing with some attachments. Let's see what these attachments are that you may have battled here, because these attachments are the same things that you're going to be helping others gain freedom in, gain victory in, gain joy from, gain their joy in, okay? So let's look at these attachments real quick, because you're on the other side of this, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, let's see. Tell me about this energy. What are these attachments? Yeah, being restricted, right? So things in your life that restricted you from following your dreams, that restricted you from speaking your truth, that restricted you from being your authentic self, right? these attachments were restrictions in your life, and you've had to work through them, release them, face them, gain insight about them. And you're moving, as you do this, each time you come up against one of these attachments that restricts you, you find your way out of it. You find the higher vibrational self. Yeah, you're determined. You're determined. That's why you have this assignment, because of your determination, Spirit's saying. Your ability not to be held back from, there's things that come along that are, set up as restrictions on your path, but you're determined to overcome them. And that's exactly the kind of soul that is needed to gain this victory, Spirit's saying, for whatever's going on with this community that's still dealing with attachment. What are the restrictions, Spirit? What have been the restrictions? Yeah, it's got to do with not taking action. It's choices. It's like not following through with choices, like people taking action against you and the choices you've been making. People, right? Allowing others. It's like following someone else, letting someone else make the choices. You've had to overcome that. Like, you make your own decisions. You're not going to let others, direct where you're going to go, what you're going to do, how you're going to speak, how you're going to perceive. Yeah, that was all preparation, right? You've been prepared. You've been preparing for this for a long time, Spirit's saying. And it has to do with actions and choices. And you're helping others. You're helping to prepare others about actions and choices in their own life. What are the actions and the choices that you're preparing your community with or for? Freedom. To gain their freedom from attachment. I can't make this up. That says freedom, right? You are here to prepare the way, I'm hearing. You're preparing the way to freedom. Freedom from what, Spirit? Freedom from what? Departure. Comfort. Okay, freedom from being coddled. Freedom from accepting the bare minimum. Freedom from staying in a spot because it's comfortable, right? Freedom from attachment. It's like departing from this Queen of Pentacles energy. Right? It's almost comfort. Departing from what's comfortable. Keeping others comfortable. Right? Departing from holding yourself back just so another's comfortable. Yeah, comfort again. Right? Now it's like you're focusing on how to be comfortable in your own self. You're not putting your dreams aside for another. You're going after your dreams. You're in control now. Right? Empress, you're controlling. Yeah, and yeah. So it's almost saying you've experienced partnerships in your life that have stolen from you, right? That have controlled you in the past, right? You got partnership, theft, and control. And they used comfort to do it, is what I'm seeing, right? Making you feel like you can't do something on your own, or that you can't take action, and that your choices aren't healthy or valid or correct in the past, right? There's partnerships that have been in this sneaky energy, right? That you stayed in way longer than you should have stayed in the past, out of, fear of loss of comfort. Take it how it resonates, but that's what I'm seeing. Tell me, yeah, now you're sensitive. So all those, whatever these situations are, or that you faced around partnership, right? Where they may have stolen from you and controlled you, right? They may have stolen finances from you. Some of you guys, you face these relationships that just kind of, you are the one providing all the comfort, right? It was always you having to make that person feel comfortable, either with your encouragement, or you're agreeing to their choices, or, it's like dampening your own light, dampening your own self down to make another comfortable, okay? You're realizing that's not correct for you. It robs you of your own voice. It robs you of your own sensitivity when you get into a partnership that's like that. So Spirit's saying that you've gained a lot of realization, and you cut yourself free, or you are cutting yourself free from those kind of energies. And you're going out here and encouraging others to also gain their freedom, and to step outside of the box. Dare to dream, I'm hearing. Sorry about my dog, y'all. It's like you're daring to dream. It's like you're daring to dream. Yeah, you're inspired. You're daring to follow your inspiration. You're daring to be inspired. Okay? You're letting your heartache inspire you. And you're trusting in the divine and the divine's generosity to support you along your journey and to support your ideas of healing. And that's bringing in a celebration about your vision. You're getting a celebration and vision. A lot of people are gossiping back home. There's a lot of people back home that are gossiping about your victory. Okay? These people thought you were going to lose. These people thought that the actions you were taking were going to lead to a loss, and that you were going to be stressed out and lacking support and not sure of yourself because you're isolated, right? They figured that your isolation would bring in challenges for you, but really what it's bringing in is endings to those things that you were dedicated to, and now what you are dedicated, like you, right? Those people that are gossiping, they expected you to fail, Empress, but guess what? Spirit's saying they're dedicated to bring in blessings for your life. Okay? You're done with the burdens. Yeah, you're done juggling burdens. This says juggling and burdens. You're done juggling burdens. Now you're moving into abundance and recognition because you've resolved your attachments and your luck is changing, and now you're focusing on your creativity. You've been going through these tests around a lot of drama here, but you keep shining with the Ace of Cups. You keep shining, and no matter the drama, no matter the test, you're coming up with the Ace of Cups on this journey. And now Divine's here saying, I'm going to be generous with you. And so here comes your soul tribe, right? Here comes your soul tribe. And these people that are being drawn to you are going through their own sadness, but you're here to help them progress, Spirit's saying, to help them make decisions in regards to the things they're committed to. And you're here to teach them how to lead with their intuition, right? Lead with their intuition, lead with what's right for them, and not to be emotionally manipulated is what I'm seeing, right? You're giving them confidence to balance their emotions around some things that they've been emotionally attached to, Spirit's saying. Virgo, this is gorgeous. You're gorgeous, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So let's talk about your community that you're helping gain victory. Like you're gaining victory in the community, or you're leading your community to victory. So let's talk about this victory. What is this community? This is your soul tribe. This is your soul tribe. Yeah, that's been still so your soul tribe, they're juggling the same kind of issues you've been juggling. And you're here to shine a light. You're here to be a light, shine a light, and to speak your experience is what I'm seeing. Yeah, you're in isolation right now. It's like you're here to teach them how to isolate themselves from these attachment energies. Right? That's what you're doing. You're from these energies that have been juggling them, or the energies that they've been juggling just to be comfortable, because the world's changing, you guys. Yeah, commitment. So they've been juggling commitment and yeah. Okay, indifferent. These things that your soul tribe that you're talking to that are still attached, they're attached to and committed to these things that they have no passion for. Right? They're there because it's comfortable, or it's what's expected, or it's normal. And Spirit's saying, they're juggling, they're isolating these energies that have been juggled. Okay? And you're here to encourage, these energies, you're here to encourage, inspire these energies who are sitting in uncertainty, that are uncertain about where their passion lies, uncertain about how to release attachment. Right? You're protected for this journey is what I'm seeing. You're beautiful. So, okay. They're telling me to go to the book and read out of the book for you to see how it's going to relate to what we just talked about here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, so what do you want me to read about this Empress? Who is this Empress? What do you want me to say to the Empress about what we just talked about, Spirit? Okay, let's see what we got. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. This is what you're helping others. This is what you've been doing, Empress, and this is what you're helping others. This, right? You're relaxing the hold of these attachments and teaching people how to be in harmony and peace and flow. And inspiration. You're an inspiration to so many, Empress. You're a beautiful inspiration, okay? You're teaching folks Your path is protected because you have insight and wisdom and guidance in regards to how to do this, how to relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Let's read that, 26. That's what I'm seeing here. You're beautiful. It says, if we detach something from its source too soon, that's what's going on. You're helping folks learn how to detach from their attachments, okay? But it says, if we detach from something too soon, trying to force it to become what it is not yet ready or willing to become, we will unintentionally sap it of its strength and kill it. There is a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity which demands perfection and denies process. And your process, Spirit said, which you've gone through, is the exact thing that you're going to help guide your soul tribe through. This detachment, okay? Right? It's got to be a process, just like you went through the process, and you will continue to go through a process towards your prosperity. This is your assignment, okay? Anyways, I'm sorry. Let me keep reading. It says, there is a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity which demands perfection and denies process. If you are thinking of publishers before you have even written the book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling pop release, if you have decided you are not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you've given it everything you've got and asked for divine help, then this dark wound has got you in its grasp. You have to let go of the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself and your ideas live. Love is abundant, creative, and inspiring. It moves us so much more joyously and creatively than fear. You are being asked to honor the path of your own love. What inspires you? What feels exciting, joyful, and perhaps even rather different? Let that live. Release the dark wounding of false belief. There are countless stories of vastly successful artists who very nearly bend the project that was the making of their career because of the despair fostered by their own dark nature. They doubted. They were uncertain. Was their work any good? Was it useless? They struggled to believe in the right of a work to come to life, whether it was accepted, revered, or rejected by others or not. They nearly lost their work to fear. Undoubtedly, there have been many times when this has actually happened and the work was not saved, not allowed to live. Do not let this happen to you. Whether something is meant to be a commercially oriented venture or a more personal creation for your own therapeutic healing, it must be allowed to be without judgment, without criticism, even without premature evaluation. It must be allowed to be what it is, and only time, love, patience, and attention will reveal it. Okay? What I'm getting, guys, is not to be divine feminine. I feel like, yeah, you've got a mission, you've got a voice, you've got something very inspiring that you're bringing into the world, and it's got to do with your process you've been through, and it's got to do with your confidence to share that process with others, and not to hold. It's like you don't have to control. You don't have to wonder, is it going to upset others or not, right? But this is so funny because my Gemini reading, I had this experience earlier, right? I almost didn't put that video out because I was like, this is going to trigger somebody. Some people may not be ready to hear this message, and so I was like, maybe I shouldn't put it out. But then Spirit got on me and was like, no, don't worry about if others are going to take the message or not. Don't worry about impressing anybody but doing your job. And don't critique yourself, right? Don't over critique yourself. Be in the flow and trust in your abilities, whatever you're doing. Trust that you are being protected and divinely guided to do the work that you're here doing. To put the messages out that you're here putting messages out about, to give the guidance to those around you that you are guiding. You got to be in the flow, Spirit saying, open and just flowing so you can be a channel. And it's not our job to critique it. It's not, and it shouldn't affect our confidence on whether others receive it or don't receive it. Okay? Because it's not even about you, Empress. It's about being a channel. Right? It's about being a channel and being open and authentic and expressing everything that Spirit gives you and speaking your truth about your walk and owning every part of it. Nothing has to be perfect. Nothing. But when we try to judge and critique our work, or judge and critique this, or judge and critique that, right, it stifles the work, Spirit's saying. So let it flow. Let it flow, and don't worry about how people are going to receive it or not. The ones who are meant to receive it will receive it, okay? The ones who are critiquing or judging or are unsubscribing or not listening, that's okay. They're just not meant to, they're not on this string with you yet. They're not in alignment, right? The ones who are in alignment will continue to be in alignment with you, and you'll draw even more in by being bold and authentic with what you're doing here, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting, but let me finish reading. It says, you are asked to act on this immediately so that your path can continue under the protection and grace of wisdom. So what they're asking you to do, right? Let me read that last part again. It's saying, whether something is meant to be a commercially oriented venture or a more personal creation for your own therapeutic healing, it must be allowed to be without judgment, without criticism, without premature evaluation. It must be allowed to be what it is, and only time, love, patience, and attention will reveal it, right? And Spirit's saying, act on this immediately so that your path can continue under the protection and grace of wisdom. If you feel drawn to read the messages of, I was talking about other cards. Okay, hold on. You can do the healing process below. It says the messages of this card are also amplified if you have drawn the oracle beyond the mind, which we do have a mind card here. That's resonant thoughts, okay? If you have not drawn that card, feel free to trust yourself and do so. Okay, it's just telling you, do you want to read it or not? Okay, anyways, here's the mantra. It says, I now choose of my own free will to release all cellular memories and belief systems based in the dark wound of criticism, judgment, shaming, and fear, so that my creative, loving energy may thrive in a nourishing environment conducive to growth. Through all time and space, through all dimensions of my being, through unconditional love, so be it. This is beautiful, so your attachment, right? You're teaching others, I feel like, about confidence and boldness and divine connection. You're teaching a lot, I'm hearing. You're like, and when I say teaching, I mean you're affecting them, right? These are people in your environment, people that you talk to online, people that, you've had to walk away from, right? Those gossipers that thought you were going to fail. You're not failing. Actually, you're thriving is what Spirit's saying, and you're beautiful. And the reason that Spirit has got those people that have been gossiping about you, watching you thrive, is because it's going to affect them the way it's supposed to. Like, it's going to help them get to where the understanding and stuff they need to be at. But anyways, let's just see what your challenge may be moving forward. I feel like it's going to come down to your confidence and you not over critiquing your work, right? Knowing that your work is protected and your messages and the things that you have to put into this world are protected. Your prosperity is protected. You've just been having to shed attachments and realign your intentions with your highest self. And you've had to learn to be patient along this spiritual journey. You've been growing your patience with the process, right? Is what I'm getting. So what challenge may this Empress energy be facing? Okay, what is your challenge? Your biggest challenge may be, you just being truthful, right? Authentic. Not over critiquing what you're doing or what Spirit's doing through you. Believing in yourself, okay? So it's coming down to your truthfulness and, responsibility, right? You feel, even if you feel like you have to be overly responsible for this messages and these things that Spirit's giving you and pushing you towards and showing, Spirit's saying there's a sweet surrender in not having to be overly responsible, but, like you are responsible, Empress, right? But Spirit is the one guiding you. You're on a spiritual journey. Just always be authentic. Spirit's saying always be authentic. And if you get something and you're guided or nudged to speak on something or take an action in a certain area, build a certain foundation, whatever Spirit's guiding you to do, okay? If it's aligning with your authentic self, with the truth of who you are, it's not stifling you, it's not holding you to an attachment of any kind, right? You're meant to be free and flowing, baby, so you can be used by the divine. And the more that you're flowing, the more you're going to step into your own prosperity, okay? It says, I am truthful and honest with myself. I aim to overcome any fears about speaking my truth, and I speak in a loving, considerate way. My personal empowerment comes from telling the truth and letting others know who I am. Others will be positively uplifted when they hear my truth, and I take care not to exaggerate in order to impress them. I am careful not to let my mind mislead me, and in turn others. I avoid gossiping or speaking negatively to others or of others. Responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excess and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So you don't have to be perfect, Empress, right? You're growing. You're a process. We're all growing. We're all a process, okay? And you're beautiful. You are. Your journey is protected. Your prosperity is protected, okay? You're being inspired so you may inspire others. And it has to do with what we talked about a while ago, right? Helping people gain freedom from their own attachments, to believing in the sun here, to believing that they can and will have victory in regards to their dreams, and making their choices and standing in their decisions in a strong way, like making their own decisions too, I'm hearing. Okay, so tell me more about victory. Yeah, you're a speaker, baby. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So your ability to speak. You're getting victory through speaking up, speaking out, being bold in the way you're speaking. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. Your path is protected. What else are you? Let's see what you're speaking about. What is this Empress speaking about? Can we see that? Many things I'm hearing. You're going to be speaking on many things here. But is there anything else you want to pull from this, Spirit? Or do you want me to go to another deck? Hold on. You're a healer. They just want you to know you're a healer, and you're healing your collective by speaking up, speaking out, being authentic, taking responsibility and owning your so-called mistakes. It's like you don't have to be ashamed of those things. You don't have to blame yourself for, like, it's Spirit saying you couldn't have acted like those things that others may view as mistakes or you being irresponsible are actually the tools that were necessary for you to be able to help others, okay, that are attached. You had to go through things. So don't beat yourself up. Don't blame yourself for the things you've been through. Don't feel like you have to be perfect, because you don't. You have to go through attachment so you can speak on the things that others you can recognize in your soul tribe how to guide, right? I hope that's making sense. I could have said that better, but that's what I'm seeing for you. Let me just pull your goddess energy, because you are a beautiful goddess. So I want to pull this Empress's goddess energy. Yeah, Green Tarot, the Buddha of enlightened action. You're teaching people how to take enlightened action in their own life to overcome energies of attachment, energies of restriction, energies of condemnation, okay? Yeah, Fatima, the mother of imams. You're a beautiful teacher here, okay? Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. So you're very loving, you're very grateful, you're very kind, you're very divinely connected. Okay, it says, my soul informs me of every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. And it's not based on other people's views. It's not based on anybody else's agreements or disagreements with what you are doing, Empress. No matter what you are doing, whether you're working for a nonprofit or you're just out here counseling or you're in the trenches, providing actual outlets for people to escape their own attachment. Or if you're speaking, it's got to do with speaking, but you're speaking up for you know, people in need is what I'm seeing. Yeah, you're the goddess of compassion. Your compassion is beautiful, is what Spirit's saying. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. This is who you are, Empress. You're a beautiful, beautiful being. Okay? You should feel confident, Spirit's saying. The Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity of love. And this is what I was talking about, your journey, right? Your pain, your suffering, your experiences, right, are used to empower others as you speak up and be authentic. And you know, this is beautiful. So don't feel ashamed. Don't over-critique yourself. Own your path. Every bit of it, Spirit's saying, and use it to empower yourself and others. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And you are moving to abundance and success. So congratulations. You're beautiful. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe if you resonated with this. And share your story with me, please, in the comment section. You could be a Virgo, sun, moon, Venus, sun, moon, or rising, right? Venus. Like, you can have Virgo anywhere in your chart and resonate with this, you know? Virgo is the alchemist. So the alchemist. So you have had to alchemize your own experience and turn it into power, is what I'm seeing. So please share your stories with me in our soul tribe in the comments section. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe, please. I love you. Bye, beautiful.